Can we do a wrist check?
Yeah, of course.
How interested are you in watches?
Interest a lot. Financial interest is work in progress.
So I trade different stocks and shares, and that's what I do, yes.
If you don't mind me asking, how much was that? Does your partner or family understand your passion for watches?
They understand and they hate it.
What was the first watch you ever bought for yourself?
It was a very cheap one. Maybe it wasn't even a real one. This was a long time ago in Africa. So they used to sell them in the streets. But I just loved Seiko.
Do you care about Swiss made, or is the country not important to you? What brand would you recommend for a fast luxury watch?
I would say Van Cleef.
And if it is a woman is going to know.
What's the most important thing when you choose a watch?
It's the look.
Tell me, what's your name and what do you do?
I'm Philip. I'm a banker at UBS. I work in private banking. This is my brother, Leonardo.
And I'm a student.
Where from?
We're from New Zurich.
So what brought you to Watches and Wonders?
Actually, it was him.
It's just a fascination for watches overall.
Is this your first time?
It's the first time actually. We've kind of grown up in the watch world. Our grandfather, he worked almost his entire life at Omega. So he's very into watches. He knows a lot about them. I just like them. And so he was like, hey, do you want to go? And I said, sure, why not?
What was your first impression when you entered this venue?
It's a great venue, of course. A lot of great brands, and just also nice to see all the guys with nice watches, and yeah.
What watch are you most excited about this year?
I would say the 50th anniversary Patek that just released. I think everybody was quite happy to see it released, and yeah, I think that's my highlight.
Are you considering buying any watches this year?
No, I think not. And he just got a new one actually.
Okay.
So just a week ago I picked it up, so I think that's enough for this year.
Can we do a wrist check?
Yeah, of course.
So I am wearing the Omega Snoopy.
I'm wearing something of a special low-key thing. That's the Omega X33, the first gen, but it's a prototype actually. So if I were to take it off and turn it around, you would see prototype number 15, not for sale. So that's it's very low-key, but it's very special.
If you don't mind, may I ask how much was that watch?
I think the Snoopy was around 10,000.
All of my watches were for free. I got them as a present, right? The first one I got for finishing school, the second one I got for my 20th, and this one was a present from my father. It was his. He got it from our grandfather, so he passed it down to me. So actually I didn't pay for any of my watches, fortunate enough. But I mean, these I check from time to time out of curiosity. I mean, I would never sell this. I think they go anything between 25 to 30k, depending on the auction.
So what's your favorite watch brand?
Omega, of course.
Yes, Omega, yes.
Just because of the family history, right? We grew up with it. We had so much exposure to it. If we look at the family, everyone owns, I would say, at least one. So we've been around it our whole lives. So it's kind of really in the family. It's a given, really.
What are your thoughts on the new Rolex release this year?
I think they're okay, but it's a bit disappointing maybe. I think the new Daytona looks nice. Price is a bit high, but the rest is kind of, a bit disappointing.
Can you describe the moment you fell deep into the watch?
I don't think there was a distinct moment, really. I mean, we grew up with it, right? When I was a kid still, my grandfather always had the calls, with Hayek. And when I was a child, I never knew who is Hayek. Now, of course, I do know it was Hayek Senior. Grew onto me, I grew into it, and I think it's the same for you, right?
Yes.
And so it really it came with growing up. It wasn't a distinct moment where I said, okay, watch as it is.
What brand would you recommend for a fast luxury watch?
I like Omega, of course. I'm biased. I think Rolex is very nice, but I think if you get a Rolex, a Submariner or whatever, it's something that a lot of people like to get as a first watch, so you kind of don't really stand out, in my opinion. I mean, I think other people are going to say different things. For me, if I were to get a first watch, probably I'd get a classic, something like a Speedy, probably, but the classic one with the Hazelit glass, not the sapphire glass, so the real one. Or maybe something like a Seamaster, a Diver 300. I think you can get very nice watches that are a bit more unique.
I think I would also go maybe not in the direction of Rolex, just because it's kind of basic, but maybe like a Cartier Santos or like he said, Omega Speedy, just something like in the budget of 5 to 10,000 francs, something like that.
Do you think Swiss watchmaking technology is the best in the world?
Yes.
Yes, 100%.
Do you care about Swiss made or is the country not important to you?
For me, it is important. I mean, I would also consider other watches. I'm a big fan of Glashütte, but I like also, the heritage, the history it has. So Swiss watchmaking for me is important, yes.
Switzerland is known for its watch industry, but do you think people in Switzerland are generally interested?
Hard to say. I think not that much, to be honest. I think a lot of people wear a watch just, for the sake of wearing a watch, but a lot of people wear an expensive watch just for the sake of showing off, I can afford an expensive watch. I don't think there's that many people who actually really care about the brand they're wearing and the watches themselves. So I think there we have to make a distinction, but I think those that actually really care about, they do care about it.
Lastly, could you share a message for watch enthusiasts watching this video?
Don't buy what everybody wants. Really think about what you like, what expresses your personality, and go for that. Don't think as much about what other people think about the watch. Really buy what you like.
Yeah, I would say the same. Just try to be unique. Don't try to copy everybody, and just get what you like. And maybe don't go for reselling. Just get what you like.
I run a design studio in Antwerp.
So what brought you to Watches and Wonders this year?
Networking and finding potential new clients for my business.
Is this your first time here or do you come every year?
Watches and Wonders, first time. I've been in Geneva before.
How interested are you in watches?
Interest a lot. Financial interest is work in progress.
What watch are you most excited about this year?
There is a Dutch brand called Christian van der Klauw, and they make solely astronomical watches. I really like it. You should check them out. They're from the Netherlands.
Can we do a wrist check?
Today I have a Tissot PRX with a blue dial. For any young ambitious guy out there, I would recommend getting a Tissot PRX, the automatic one. Of course, if your budget is a little lower, you can also get the quartz version. It's a daily watch you can wear. You can use it as a occasional watch as well. It's perfect for anybody who is making some money.
If you don't mind me asking, how much was that?
I think at the time 750 euros.
How many watches do you currently own?
4. I have a Casio, which I've had that for a very long time. And the other ones are old watches that I got from my father. For example, Pontiac. I don't know if it's a well-known brand, but I like it. It's a classical watch, dress watch.
How old are you?
What do you think?
28?
25, but I will turn 26 this year.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
What brand would you recommend for a fast luxury watch?
Personally, I think it would be or a Rolex. I like a GMT Master or Cartier Santos with a steel bracelet.
My name is Parmjit. I'm a trader, so I trade different stocks and shares, and that's what I do, yes.
Where from?
UK, London.
What brought you to Watches and Wonders this year?
I love watches. I want to meet the community. It's my first show, so I love it, like the different releases. It's just been a fantastic time so far.
What was your first impression when you come here?
You know what? Mind blown, the people, the boutiques, the collections, the experiences, just everything was amazing.
Which brand booth interested you the most?
I think definitely Moser. So I'm wearing my Genesis too, Moser, so 100% Moser. And I'm a big fan of Vacheron as well, so those two were my favourite.
What watch are you most excited about this year?
Ooh, it's a good question. I think the funnest watch so far is the Moser and Reebok collaboration. I think that's just so fun, it's so different. But a lot of the items that JLC do as well, it's incredible, especially with the miniature paintings, amazing pieces.
Are you considering buying any watches this year?
I am. Hopefully, I want to get the Moser Reebok collection, the white version, and I do want to get the overseas titanium in the white as well. So I think both of them will be amazing.
Can we do a wrist check?
So I'm wearing Moser Genesis 2 Streamliner in the Vanta Black. So this is a special edition of 100.
If you don't mind me asking, how much was that?
This was £32,000.
Do you care about Swiss made?
To an extent I do, but I know many other countries are doing incredible movements and technology as well. So obviously Japan has an amazing watchmaking history, you know, so they have obviously, you know, the Tudor and Seiko lines and so many other amazing watches that they do. So yeah, I think it's very good. In all fairness, that maybe Japan had a more boutiques in Watches of Wonders, but there's very little Japanese watchmakers that I can see.
How many watches do you have?
Maybe 30.
30.
30 watches.
What's your most favorite piece?
My favorite piece, probably the Cartier. I got a tank Guichet in platinum, and that's limited to 150 pieces.
What's next on your wish list?
I'd love to get every single Holy Trinity, but the vintage versions. So the Patek, the Vacheron, and the AP, all in steel but vintage.
Can you describe the moment you fell deep into the watch hobby?
I got into watches maybe 7-8 years ago, and I love mechanical movements. I love the artistry, so that's what got me into watches.
What's the most important thing when you choose a watch?
I think first of all, it has to the size is important. If it's too big, too small, there's no point of owning the watch. I think the second one is the dial. The dial is something that you interact with the most when you wear a watch, so that has to speak to you. And then thirdly is you know, like your relationship with the brand, how it makes you feel. I think it's important as well.
There's a trend towards smaller case size. What do you think?
I like it. I definitely like it. I think it's more elegant, and I think it's a good thing.
What brand or what watch would you recommend for the first luxury watch?
I would say honestly, I think JLC are very underrated. I think what they're doing with the history and the watches they have, especially like the Reverso, is incredible, you know. And I think they're very underappreciated. I would say check out JLC Reverso. I think they're amazing.
Lastly, could you share a message for watch enthusiasts?
Honestly, buy what you like. Buy what you know. Don't worry about trends and hype. Whatever you like, just buy it and be happy.
My name is Sarah. I work in the tech industry.
Where are you from?
I am from California, San Francisco area, but I live in London.
What brought you to Watches and Wonders this year?
I love watches, and I'm getting myself educated on the types of brands that I like, and I want to see what the new releases are for this year.
What was your first impression when you visited here?
Well, we spent some time at Van Cleef, and wow, beautiful pieces that they have, and we're enjoying our time so far.
Can we do a wrist check?
So today I'm wearing a Bulgari watch. It has a red or burgundy bezel, and yeah, I think it's quite elegant and it's quite understated and it's not super flashy, and I love the colors and I love the vintage feel to the watch.
Do you care about Swiss made, or is the country not important to you?
I think I would prefer Swiss made, because I think the history that comes with watchmaking and the people that make your watches, I would say Swiss made for now, but someone needs to change my mind in terms of if there's new places where, you know, other countries make watches, so open to that as well.
What was the first watch you ever bought for yourself?
It was a Rolex Datejust, and that was is a sentimental gift to myself that I purchased. It was when we went IPO, and it was, I don't know, maybe 6-7 years ago.
What's the most important thing when you choose a watch?
To me, I love femininity watches, right? Like is it feminine? Because I don't like the too much masculinity and complications. I mean, I'm not there yet to understand the different complication, but I would say just more so of the design of the watch.
What brand would you recommend for a first luxury watch? For ladies?
I would say Van Cleef or Cartier to start with. I feel like I'm just promoting them. Wow.
Lastly, could you share a message for all the watch enthusiasts?
Yes, I think just educate yourself. Educate what you don't have to follow what all the people are saying online. Follow what fits for you, what you like to wear, your style. Understand the different, even the independent watchmakers. Understand a bit more about them, because you don't really have to wear all the Cartier big brands, Van Cleef watches. Go out there and discover what works for you.
My name is Lucas, I'm from Spain, and I'm here in Watches and Wonders to enjoy the passion of the watches.
Is this your first time here or?
It's my first time in Geneva, and Watches and Wonders also.
Can we do wrist check? What are you wearing today?
I'm wearing a Rolex Airkin automatic with salmon dial, 34 millimeters, and the condition is top. It's automatic with a sapphire crystal.
Do you have any story behind the watch?
Yes, I'm a watch dealer, with business watches dealer. This watch is from a wife of one of my best friends. She sold me the watch, and I take it, and it's one of my favorite watches in my collection.
Do you care about Swiss made or it's not important?
No, it's very important. It's very important. I only work with Swiss made brands like Omega, like Rolex, like Cartier.
If you have answer, how do you think the watch industry will change over the next 5 years?
I think that the next years the watches will be a small size, like Cartier, Cartier Santos, like the new Patek Philippe Nautilus, 58 millimeters, like a vintage watch.
What brand would you recommend for a fast luxury watch?
Probably Rolex for the price. Omega have a lot of nice models. And Cartier, but the Cartier quartz movement, no, hand wound or automatic movement. Chopin is a good brand.
What is the most important thing when you choose a watch?
For me, the condition of the watch, of course the model, okay, and the movement, the Swiss-made movement.
Will you be back for Watches and Wonders next year?
Yes, of course.
My name is Dr. Rajesh Vyas. I'm a retired US Foreign Service officer, senior diplomat. Now I do few things. I'm connected to a couple hospitals in India, and I'm a global strategic advisor for a major university called Malvanchal University in India. And I live in Croatia, and I live in United States in Tampa, Zagreb and Pula. These are the places where I live.
What brought you to Watches and Wonders this year?
So I'm a watch collector. I love watches and many different company watches, which includes many brands. So I have about 50 watches in my collection.
What was your first impression when you come here?
First impression was fantastic. I was able to see all the new models, and I was able to interact with so many people, and I made many connections, and it improved my knowledge of watches.
What watch are you interested most this year?
This year I'm looking forward. I saw some report of this Cartier coming out with 15 like that bracelet on gold Cartier. So I want to see that. I want to see 50th anniversary collection of Patek Philippe Nautilus, which they've come out in platinum. It's a fantastic watch, and I'll go around and see. You know, believe it or not, I also like many other brands which are not so popular or famous, like Eberhard and Company. Bulgari I'm looking forward to see, and many others.
Can we do a wrist check?
This is a beautiful watch, Patek Philippe 5015 in platinum, which has a second dial, it has a moon face, and it has power reserve, and it also has an officer's case back. What I like the most about this watch is it is 36 millimeter, which suits my wrist perfectly. I like smaller watches. I had just got it serviced. I actually picked it up in London after service yesterday, and I had this red leather strap, which I liked a lot on this.
If you don't mind me asking, how much was that?
So it's about between 40 and 50,000 US dollar.
Do you care about Swiss made or it's not important?
Yes and no. I care about Swiss made because you know, they've been in business for such long time, and there is such tradition and history, and they make fantastic timepieces. But I equally like Seiko and some Japanese brands, and I'm very interested, and I collect Japanese Seiko JDM, Japanese domestic market from early 70s, which has many colorful dials and faceted glasses.
What's your most favorite watch brand?
Patek.
There's a trend towards smaller case size lately. What do you think?
Smaller case size are the best. You know, that's how traditionally the watches were, smaller case size. And then this phase came when people started wearing 42 millimeter and 44 millimeter. It's not good size for my wrist. I understand people who wear it and like it, but my size is 36 to 39 millimeter. I like 36 to 39, and even smaller sometimes. Like I have a Cartier which is 32 millimeter.
Does your partner or family understand your passion for watches?
They understand and they hate it.
What's the most important thing when you choose a watch?
The most important thing is how I feel about the watch. When I look at it, it's not the make, it's not how much it costs, but it has to feel good on my wrist. That's what I look for.
What brand would you recommend for a first luxury watch?
I think Cartier is a good first brand luxury watch because the price point also is more acceptable at $3,000-4,000. So everybody should have one Cartier in their collection. And you know what? When you're wearing a watch, and if it is Cartier, a woman is going to know that you are going to wear Cartier. So if you are a man, you have to have one Cartier because she may not know other brands, but she'll know Cartier.
Lastly, could you share a message for watch enthusiasts watching this video?
Don't be crazy like me. Don't spend so much money. First secure your future. First buy your house. First get a good career before you start buying watch. I started my watch collection only 7 years ago. I waited. I was able to afford it long time ago. But I bought my first Rolex 7 years ago. It was steel and gold Submariner with blue dial, which is quite popular. But I waited. So you have to save, you have to wait, and then indulge in luxury, not when you are not having so much cash sitting aside.
My name is Emeka. I am an industrial designer. I started with automotive design, designing cars. Now I design watches.
Where are you from?
London.
London. What brought you to Watches and Wonders this year?
I came last year for the first time, but this year I had to come because they asked me in the survey what would I like new to be in this event. And I said that they should have something like a lab where people can exhibit their work, people who are not even in the watch industry. And I came this year and I found out that they've implemented it, which is good.
Which brand booth interested you the most?
I've just come off the plane and I have not even been to any of the booths properly. I've just been walking around. But so far I've been to Piaget. I'm obviously going to go to Rolex, Audemars Piguet. They were not here last year. This is their first time. So I'm going to go to Audemars Piguet. And obviously, definitely a few others.
What watch are you most interested this year?
Good question. I don't have a particular watch I'm interested in, but I want to see what Rolex have done with their new watches. I want to look at the material properly, the gold, that gold. That's really what I want to see. Yeah, I'm very interested in materials.
Now, can we do a wrist check?
I'm wearing my GMT Master, which I've had for 23.5 years. Never had a service. It's never given me problems, and it's working perfectly. So it's a good friend, and it's the only watch I have. I'm a one-watch person.
What's your favorite details about the watch?
When it was brand new, I like the brush marks, the way the brush. I like the way it was, the stainless steel was brushed. I like the black enamel dial. I think it's really, and I like the white gold indices because they never tarnish. The hands and the indices remain brilliant silver for the rest of the watch. So those are my favorite details.
If you don't mind me asking, how much was that?
I bought this in 2003, and it was £2,350 at the time, and I could buy it from the shop. Now you can't buy them anymore.
Do you care about Swiss made, or is the country not important to you?
For the heritage, for a Swiss watch, I care about it being fully made in Switzerland. But I'm open to other brands. I love the Grand Seiko. I love it so much. I love what they're doing with their dials. But all I think about the Grand Seiko, I know this is not relevant to the question, is I think their designs, their aesthetics need to appeal more to, you understand? It's very Japanese at the moment, which is fine. But what will even help you with more sales is if they have a broader appeal. Yeah.
What was the first watch you ever bought for yourself?
Oh, it was a Seiko. I was in secondary school. It was a very cheap one. Maybe it wasn't even a real one. It may have been, This was a long time ago in Africa. So they used to sell them in the streets. But I just loved Seiko. It was the first watch I knew.
What's next on your wish list?
I do like an Audemars Piguet Royal Oak, I have to say, or the Rolex Land Dweller. I'm beginning to like the integrated bracelets. I always have, but I think the Royal Oak is something on my wish list. That or an FP Jaune.
What's the most important thing when you choose a watch?
For me, once the watch is able to work and to tick, the aesthetics are the most important because it's like a woman. You see a fine woman, you go up to her, hopefully the attitude is good. So the same thing with a watch. A watch can have a beautiful mechanical movement, the best ever, but if it doesn't look good enough, it's not going to be enough for it to come off the shelf and generate into a sale. So this is very important. So the aesthetics for me, yes.
Lastly, could you share a message for all the watch enthusiasts watching this video?
Buy what you like, don't buy what people tell you to buy. Buy what you like, what you feel happy with. Don't be influenced by too many YouTube videos, otherwise you'll get confused. Buy what you want. It's your money.
I'm Alex, I'm from France, near of Geneva. I'm from Cluse. It's a famous city in the horlogery. The first watchmakers are from my city.
And yeah, I'm Leo, the brother of Alex. I'm working in the Swiss luxury watchmaking, and I'm passionate about watches since I'm 10 years old.
Which brand's booth interested you the most?
Patek Philippe.
Patek Philippe.
And François Paul Jaune. It's crazy pieces.
Yeah, really nice piece. Yeah.
Can we do a wrist check?
So today I have a Rolex Day Date presidential version in full gold, 18 carats, from early 80s.
And I do have a Rolex Air King, really nice, from 2000, which is really nice. We're into vintage watches, so
we love vintage.
You mind me asking, how much was that?
20k.
And this one, it's around like 3.5k.
Do you care about Swiss made, or is the country not important to you?
That's really, really, really important. Something that the client can trust, can check with their eyes. And Switzerland is well known about the quality of the work. So that's really important.
What's next on your wish list?
I think Frédéric Jouvenot Rainbow. That's an independent watchmaker in Switzerland. It's around 65-70k, but only 10 pieces in the world and made 100% in Geneva. My dream.
And my dream piece, to be honest, I will say like 5330G from Patek Philippe all time. Denim bracelet, denim strap, and a really nice complication. That's one of my favorite complications ever made.
What was the most surprising release this year?
The 50-year anniversary of the Nautilus, the pocket watch. For me, that's the crazy thing of this year.
That's a really cool piece, but also the first automaton from Patek Philippe with the fox and the crow, which tells a lot of story and which is really cool.
What was the first watch you ever bought for yourself?
That was 4 years ago, and that was a Tudor Pelagos 39 in titanium, and I put it on the rubber strap, so I love this watch.
My first watch have a crazy story. I serve in the French army, and the first watch that I bought with my own money was a Sunto Traverse Alpha for my work.
What brand would you recommend for a first luxury watch?
Really
vintage
nice.
Cartier, vintage Rolex are the best for starting.
I'm Beatrice, and I'm working for Fondation Haute Horlogerie. It's the organizer of SIHs during 23 years. And now we provide the cultural activities for Watches Wonders Geneva. Yeah.
Which country are you from?
Actually, I'm working in Switzerland and in China a little bit, and I'm based in Shanghai for the Swiss Foundation.
Can we do a wrist check?
And today I'm wearing Guho no Tokyo because I'm a fan of Hajime Asaoka sensei.
What's your favorite detail about that watch?
It's the concept because it's the name of this watch is Atsuki. The color is the red bean, and the shape is like the coin, Japanese coin, and the dial is very Art Deco style.
So you don't care about Swiss made?
No.
What was the first watch you ever bought for yourself?
When I was a kid, it's a Swatch.
How about second watch?
Second watch is Breitling.
Oh, What's next on your wish list?
I can say maybe a Hermes Axo, métier d'art.
What was the most surprising release this year?
I think it will be the pocket watch of Hermes.
Can you describe the moment you fell deep into the watch hobby?
It was the moment when I communicated directly with the watchmakers, like Philippe Dufour, Kari Voutilainen, and Hajime Salga-Hensen. And the masters, they are very passionate by the craftsmanship, history, and behind the watch and the culture.
What brand would you recommend for first luxury watch?
Personally, I think maybe Cartier Tank. It's a iconic watch for everyone.
What's the most important thing when you choose a watch?
It's the look. It's the look.